The amount of money you could determine how much you'll pay for your electricity, how much money you make, I should say. PG&E is looking at a new pricing plan based on your income. Here's a look at what that could mean for you. A family of four earning less than $28,000 a year would pay $15 a month. Now, those earning between $28,000 to $69,000 a year would pay about $30 a month. The next tier of up to $180,000 a year would have a $51 monthly bill. And families making more than that would pay $92 a month. But as our Devin Fehely tells us, this is just the beginning.
There's going to be a major change to how your PG&E bill is calculated, and it's going to be based, at least in part, on how much money you make. We talked to some customers who say they're not thrilled with the idea.
I'm leery, but I think it's a good idea.
In principle, Shirley Norris says she's supportive of the idea of making utility bills more affordable for people who earn less money.
I'm sympathetic to people who need help paying their power bills.
In practice, she wonders and worries a bit about how much of that responsibility she would shoulder, how much her bill would have to go up in order for someone else's to go down.
I'm leery that I would end up paying more because PG&E in the past has not been very customer generous.
That is entirely understandable, but this time it was state lawmakers and not PG&E who came up with a plan for a monthly recurring charge based on income. That's in addition to what you're charged for the power you actually use.
The idea behind this proposal is to stop making poor people pay a disproportionate share of their income to cover these policies.
Severin Borenstein is the director of UC Berkeley's Energy Institute. He says he understands why the average consumer might balk at paying more, but he says the plans being considered by state regulators are a more fair way of distributing the costs of providing power.
What we do with these things that we can stick onto electricity bills is we say we're going to pay for them by charging everybody more for each kilowatt hour. And it turns out that takes a much higher share of the income of low-income people than of wealthier people.
But Shirley says with everything already so expensive and inflation on the rise, it's hard to stomach the idea of paying more for power.
When it comes to power, it's so expensive already. I would hesitate to accept anything that's going to increase my power bill. I guess that's the bottom line.
The California PUC would have to approve this plan in the middle of next year, with full implementation coming in 2025.
So how exactly would PG&E get your income information? Well, state regulators and the utilities are still trying to figure that out, but they acknowledge that asking people to self-report probably is not going to work.